One of the fascinating things about the first Eucharistic prayer, or the Roman canon, as it is otherly known as, is the fact that most of the names that are mentioned were martyred in the early church. And we find the two saints who we celebrate today within it, Pope Cornelius and Saint Cyprian. It is one of the earliest Eucharistic prayers for over 1,500 years, and it was compiled by Pope St. Gregory the Great. It was designed and crafted to remind Christians of the call to follow Christ and what it might entail. For the early church at that time of Pope Cornelius and Cyprian did not have any political significance, and it was not a major religion that was respected in any way. Rather, it was the truth about God and Christ and being the one true religion in opposition to all the gods of the Romans. And this is what made it a target of fierce anger for those who were worshiping erroneous gods, until Christ placed all his enemies under his feet, as the church was the only good thing that survived out of the Roman Empire. Furthermore, it was the real configuration to Christ that the early church underwent, which was a real witness to the love God had for the world, even in the midst of persecution. For all the saints who died for Christ did not die hating those who killed them, but rather they offer their lives as a fragrant sacrifice. In one sense, they saw it as an honor to die for the God who died for them, often forgiving their persecutors from their heart. For Christianity is always in the midst of a world where there is a worship of many false gods, and in one sense, it's no different today, except the church has rose up in the ranks of society. And most of the attacks against the church are because people love false gods. Although some attacks against the church are reasonable because of scandals. But when it comes to the one true God, you cannot destroy him or his new eternal covenant. But rather, in your fury, you find yourself fighting against God. And this leads to choosing of one of two options: the conversion after a loss in your battle, or a final turning away from the one true God who is actively trying to save you.